Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Richard. I hope you're really well. In this video, I'm going to do a little bit of end of month stuff. So we've finished September now, and I'm going to recap some of the market health. What's the used electric car market like? Are prices falling? Is demand low? What about Rishi Sunak's announcement to push back the proposed ban on sale of ICE cars? What's happened to the market as a result of that? And I'm going to cover some of that with some actual data rather than just speculation like many a tabloid newspaper. Recap a couple of things from the news in September, plus I'll do my solar update. What did we produce, how much we're off grid, and then we're going to get stuck into a few things that happened last week here behind the scenes. Arms Limited, RSEV. So let's get straight on with it. Market health. So yes, Rishi Sunak pushed back the proposed ban on selling ICE vehicles 2030, 2035. Bit more complicated than that, but in headline, that's kind of what happened there. And so a lot of people have been speculating that nobody wants to buy EVs now. We've got a few more years, no rush for that. So has demand fallen through the floor? Is nothing happening? Well, you might be able to see behind me a pretty empty warehouse. We've been doing okay, sales have been okay, but don't worry about just us. Let's have a look at some market data across the UK in general. And I'm going to bring up this little graph on the screen here, which shows the past 4 weeks of data from Autotrader. And it's pretty good data. Firstly, I want you to look at the bottom right-hand corner. This is just demand, interest, and searches for electric vehicles. And the last 4 weeks, so actually beginning of September to the beginning of October, you can see there was a little bit of a dip down there. Now, that was the week commencing the 18th. I think Sunak's announcement was the 20th. So, yes, there was a little bit of a dip in demand. Not much, though. It just dipped a little bit. But have a look at the figure there, plus 86% year on year. So, compared to the 4 weeks last year, demand for electric vehicles on used markets up 86%. That's very good. The top part of this graph here is called market health. So this is kind of supply versus demand, basically. And actually, that although it steadied off in the week of Sunak's announcement, has actually been an increase in since. So market health plus 28% from this time last year, or the last 4 weeks last year. If we recap the last 13 weeks here, so let me bring up another slide now. And this here, bottom right, demand 73% up year on year for the past 13 weeks. Compared to last year. So that's good. So EV demand is still up. Good. But have a look at this top graph here. So market health has come from a kind of negative into a positive. So market health was lower as a whole because mainly we had lots more stock of EVs compared to last year in the used car industry. And demand has been good. So although the market health was a bit lower, it has now gone above the neutral line there. You can see that and is strong. And you can see at the bottom left of this same chart that general supply levels have been falling. Still significantly up on last year, but given the increased demand as well, I mean, market health has been improving. So the used EV market is a healthy one. Don't worry about it. It's all good. People still want electric vehicles. One of the things that's possibly helped with that is energy prices have been reducing. So both for us commercially and for domestic supplies, it's reducing. It looks like it's going to keep reducing. So you should see some cheaper electric costs, which means your electric cars cost less to run. But what about us here? We have solar, and that's been going well. September wasn't the best month for weather, but how did we do? Well, let's recap quickly. We produced 2,217 kilowatt hours of energy from the sun. It's not bad going, is it? And I think our panels are probably due for a bit of a wash now as well. The sun's getting lower in the sky, and we're getting shorter days significantly. But they've still left us with 83% self-powered, which is great. £896 saved in September. Now that's less of a monthly saving than previously, mainly because those energy prices have fallen. So we actually sort of save less, if that makes sense. Not complaining about reduced energy costs at all, but the savings actually come down a little bit. But nonetheless, £900 saved, brilliant. 83% off grid, brilliant. For the year so far as a whole, our production levels, well, 78% self-powered for the year. Given what we do here, which is charging electric cars day in, day out, and running the office and the air conditioning, heating, all that kind of stuff, I think that's pretty good. Joe makes quite lots of cups of tea as well, so he's blowing the kettle a lot. So this year so far, have a look at this number, £15,268 saved on our electricity bill. That's very good. Now remember, I don't look at it like I've got to recap, claw back the investment I made. The investment in the solar batteries here owes me about £39,000. But it added that to the value of the building, so I don't need to kind of recover that and then go into profit after that. I don't look at it like that at all. We've been saving money from day one. The building's worth more than it was before. However, you can see here, this year, and we're still only just gone into October, we've saved over £15,000. So if you want to look at it from a recovering your investment point of view, it's not going to take too long. Right, that's it. So, quick recap for market health and our solar. Let's get on to some of the stuff that happened in the first week of October here behind the scenes at RSEV. A bit of a broken week. I wasn't around for a couple of days, and then we were out doing a track day. So there's some videos coming up about track days in electric vehicles. But first, a few of the other bits behind the scenes here include some polishing and prep work of the cars we sell.
It's Monday and I'm back from holiday, and let's ask guys what's been happening.
We had a great week without you.
Perfect.
We really missed you, kids, honest. So what do we get up to? Well, Sergi, okay?
Everything okay?
He said we really missed you.
Oh, there we go. Did I need to give you lips today somehow? Oh, I think you can walk, it's fine.
So everything on this side of the warehouse is sold, actually. So we had a very good week, last week of the month, and finished on a pretty respectable sales total. This week we go again, start of a new month. Let's see how we get on. October already.
Monday evening, and you are...
Monday, well, I've been hanging doors at home all day and stuff like that, so I popped in. Now we're quickly scrambling to get to a track day tomorrow, so a couple of helmets in the car, Taycan's going. We're going to try and get the EQE AMG. I'm going to rag it sideways or thrash it, but it'd be nice to get it up to a bit of speed and see exactly what it's capable of. How will it compare to a Porsche Taycan 4S? Be good to know, because I think they're actually probably the main rivals of each other. And we'll also get Clint, our Model 3 Performance, up there, which we can hoon around. So right, we've got deadlines. Get in the car, yep. Get in the car. See, I've been a busy boy. I've got the tool station book here.
Who uses that? It's 2023.
When you're looking at 40mm by 4.5 screws and stuff like that, yeah, so it's easy in the book actually. Right, where are we going? Have you got keys? Have you left a key for your car here so you can put your car away?
Nah, it's okay, it'll be fine.
It'll be there for 2 days though?
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Have you got your home keys?
That's a better question.
It's an EV only track day, so we can't take the MX-5. So last week's video was late because of this.
Yep. Because we were supposed to edit it now.
Yeah, we're editing the video now and getting it out tonight, so sorry last week's video was late, but just not enough hours in a day, and it turns out moving home is quite disruptive to workflow, so yeah. And then trying to fit a busy thing. Whenever there's an event and we're out of the office for a day, the disruption because of that is always significant. So it's quite hard to handle. That's why we actually do less events now, because it's just quite hard to manage the staffing and everything like that.
Morning everyone, it's 5:30 in the morning. And off we go to Castle. Where's my alarms? Just right to fasten charger. Top up before truck day.
Okay. I've got it on its battery saving fast charging, because I'm going to do quite a full charge. It means that it will actually get to the top just as quickly, but it will take it just steady, just sip away at just a mere 160 kilowatts for ages.
Cool.
Early start. So let's compare some charging speeds once we wait for these cars to brim up before doing a track day. Model 3 Performance, 69 plates, only 4 years old, 96,000 miles an hour car. It's called Clint, and that's at 87% charged at 40 kilowatts. What have we got on the EQE? What have we got? 81% battery, charged at 78 kilowatts. Not bad, not bad. Taycan, have a look. The beast for charging. 93% pulling 57 kilowatts. It's a beast. So it's what is it, Tuesday morning, isn't it? It's now 20 past 9. How did it start this morning? We're at Castle Combe, having taken part in an EV only track day, largely organised by Tesla Owners Group UK, but it is open to all EVs, and there's a really good mixture of cars here. So not just Tesla Model 3 performances, a few other different things. I mean, even a Mercedes EQS, Jaguar I-Pace, an electric Mini, as in the old Mini converted, and we've brought along the Porsche Taycan, Mercedes E53 AMG, and of course our Tesla Model 3 long range clean, our 96,000 mile Model 3 long range performance. So great track car. All of these probably are. Be interested to try this one on track, but you're going to see that in a separate video. So if you haven't seen it already, make sure you subscribe, and it'll be coming out soon. Yeah, a little mini electric there, so make a separate little video of that. Very sort of spur of the moment, so I don't know how it come out, but got to drive a little electric mini. It's the first car I've driven for a long time without power steering and without electric windows, and only weighing 600 kilograms. This is brilliant fun, isn't it? I mean, the only similar vehicle probably is Renault Twizy, which is also good fun, but that was cool. Great. Better range than the Renault Twizy as well, apparently. 110 miles. Renault Twizy is good for 40-50.
Well, me and Igor, we tested that, it didn't work.
40-50, yeah, they had a good charge away from London to Brighton, that's for sure. So cool, yeah, fun little day. Right, it's Wednesday, catching up after being out of the office all day yesterday. Jaden washing chamois in the sink. Wonder what you stopped for there, that was dodgy. Right, what's going on here? Carl's doing some polishing the Model X. So all the Model X's are sold now, including that 70 plate which came in last week. In fact, that's the one that's being polished now on the ramp, has actually sold. Carl's doing a bit of polishing here, making this look mirror shiny. How is it, Carl?
All good.
So what's some of the process you do, Carl, just for our viewers, our weekly videos? Quickly, what's the process when you get a black car? Usually looks swirly, hard to avoid it, it's black, it shows everything.
Yeah.
But then they look so good when they're polished. What do you normally do? How many stages?
Normally it's a two-stage, so it's normally cutting, then finishing.
Yep.
To begin with, first I wash, clay bar the car to make sure there's no contaminants on the vehicle.
Yeah, get really clean first, then you can see everything you're dealing with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then normally alcohol wipe it, so it takes any waxes or existing polishes off.
Yes.
Then you're left with a true finish of the car. Then a cutting stage, which is normally either a wall pad or a harder polishing pad like that.
So that's quite a core stage where you really are
so
bringing
you're
it
cutting
back.
Yeah. Although it sounds aggressive, you're only taking micron, micron millimeters off the paintwork, which cuts it back. Assess the paintwork. If it needs finishing, then you do the second stage, which is normally a finishing pad with finishing polish.
Yep, that's it. Then it looks like this.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And it looks so much better. And I think on black cars, I mean, they look so good when they're like this that it's an expense worth paying. Yeah. And then you get these reflections like this. And I do love a black Tesla. They always look good, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
You got to look after them. Harder to maintain, but they look good.
Yeah, they do look
good on your car. Well done. Thank you. What's this in the bay here? Yes.
Cayenne.
Porsche Cayenne. Where's the plug?
3 litre.
3 litre. So this is, yes, obviously not an electric vehicle, an exception to the rule here, but again, sometimes we get just a good part exchange, occasionally a friend or favour someone, just a good example of a Porsche Cayenne. Not something that I go out and buy, but I'm selling it for somebody. But it really is, if you're in the market for a Cayenne, this is a really stunning example. Serge has been faffing around with some wheels this morning. So he is changing wheels and tyres. I think we need a new set of tyres on this Model 3 that came in. So they've come off and he's been to the tyre shop with some wheels in the back of the pickup truck. This is why we need a pickup. We use a pickup here, so electric pickup. Remember in the last episode, I've actually put a deposit down for the Fisker Alaska. Don't expect to see it in a couple of years yet, but when we get a working electric pickup truck, it's going to be really useful for us, to be honest. There's some wheels being refinished today. That's sold. Again, most of this line sold, nearly sold. And this is the Model 3, which we saw in the last episode that I bought. Alas, still wearing its roof rack. This here, if it's not had it done yet, no, this is about to today have these wheels refurbished. Remember, there's a couple of little scuffs on the wheels. So hopefully by later on today, we'll see the result of those wheel refurbishments. Again, a little nick there. This will be looking good, but it's all cleaned up now and looking really nice. I don't think we've had to do any bodywork repairs on this car, which is really nice. The interior is looking lovely and bright and white. These white seats, don't be scared of them. They always clean up really well. You can literally just wipe them with like a baby wipe even, and they always come out looking good. So this is looking really nice. Just checking we've cleaned all the hinges and all in here. Doing an inspection, make sure it's up to standard. Slightly grubby finger. We'll go over that one again. Slightly dirty finger from the hinges, Jaden.
Oh, what? I think my fingers were dirtier when I rubbed them on the wheels that you were cleaning the other day, actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, I hadn't finished that.
Oh, but you tried it all?
No, I just dried the outside. You
Right,
then
so
put your arm through the spokes.
So let me get this straight. You dried the whole car,
Yeah.
and then you were going to clean the wheels, the dirtiest part of the car.
No, I hadn't finished rinsing the wheels yet.
Right.
I use
Car was
different.
dry.
I use different water for that.
This one's just had paint done, going tomorrow.
What did it have? It had a little smart repair somewhere. What did it have done?
Yeah, it had a bit of a crack where obviously it had been repaired before here, but when polishing it, sort of bring it back out again.
Okay. So along here, so it just had just a bit of paint to sort it out properly. It's looking good. Nice reflections.
This one's pretty ready for handover.
Good. It's got to clean up that bit of polish mark and stuff like that there.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look. So Joe and Jane just got back with this Model 3 long range that we just bought. So what have we got, Joe? You tell me about it. You know more.
Yeah, cool. So a nice full refresh, late Model 3 long range.
2022.
Yeah, possibly with a larger battery, maybe the 79 kilowatt battery.
Yep.
Upgraded 19-inch sport wheels.
Yeah.
And as it's the full refresh, it's got heated seats, heated steering wheel, front and rear heated seats, and it's got the D-chrome and the full wraparound dash, which would look good with Alcantara, which we do, by the way. So get in touch.
And a swivel screen.
And a swivel screen. Don't forget the swivel screen. Best addition to the car.
Nice to see the sport alloys. I like those.
Yeah, the only work.
It's a bit low, are they?
Tyres are a bit low, so I think probably is going to be a replacement on there.
Yep.
Very little damage of note. There's a mark on one of the alloys, but nothing major. A chip in the windscreen that's been repaired. It's hardly visible. It's just below the camera here, about there. But it's been filled, so it won't progress. It's been used for local driving. The chap who we bought it from is a really nice chap. I think you'll struggle to find a stone chip on it. And actually, final point to note, this vehicle has been ceramic coated, so it should only take Jaden about 15 minutes to clean it up and get it ready. Yeah, instead of his usual hours and hours and hours.
And the mileage?
About 18,000 miles.
Nice.
So keep an eye on it on the website.
Right, so we get this one on the website soon then. Go to Jaden for the prep process and the kind of pre-prep check as well. So we saw a little bit in the last video about road testing it, and then we'll go through the 100-point check as well. Make sure everything's okay, but it seems good. So nice buy there, nice bit of stock. Good to have that. We're quite low on stock at the moment, so good to get some more in. Exactly, yeah, it's all good, it's all good. Couple of handovers today whilst you were out, by the way, so a big thanks to Oliver and Jeremy, who we saw this morning. We didn't get a chance to film with them, it was a bit busy, but hi Oliver, hi Jeremy. Right, okay, you guys get to work on that one then.
You get to work on it. I'll see you later.
You do the advert.
Write the advert in the nice warm office.
It's not that cold out here. Yesterday we saw the Model 3 Performance. This is the one we bought last week. Needed a couple of wheels, just touched in refurbs. They've been done and looking perfect now. So this will go back inside, back in the showroom. We've still got to sort out getting the keys for roof bars. And we've got another good new arrival just come in today. So let me give you a preview of this one, because this is a really nice car. We've sold all our Model Ys over the last few days. So this is a nice Model Y to get back in stock. Here's Clint off his track day. Look how well the tyres lasted. So this had a long track day at Castle Combe, and these are the Michelin PS4 tyres, and they are good. And we weren't hanging around in this car. They really take a track battery in really well, both the car and the tyres. The Michelin tyres, great, fantastic stuff. Right, so this is a new arrival. It's a Model Y long range black with the 20-inch black induction wheels, and these are always popular. It looks great. Again, this is about to go in for its checks, its preps, its clean up, but this is going to clean up absolutely wonderfully. So this car has got a nice sensible mileage. I think it's below 10,000. I think it's about 8,000 miles on this car. This car is going to be cleaned up and on the website soon as well. So if you've been looking for one of these, and I've spoken to a few people recently looking for a black Model Y with the bigger wheels, this will be online probably for next week. And a car like this now selling for mid-40s. So Model Y black wheels looking great. Right, what else is going on here? So I'm not around tomorrow, so I'm going to wrap up a few things. I might leave the guys to cover some other things, but there's a few handovers happening. So Jaden and Serge are busy just checking the cars, doing the final preps. We've got a blue Model Y there, which is sold and going out. That's having its final check over, make sure everything okay. And Jaden here is just finishing off a Tesla Model X. So again, all the Model X's we've got sold. These have been popular again recently, so this is looking really good. Nice big 22-inch wheels, glossy black paintwork, final prep polish, make sure that's ready to go out. So that's good. So there we go. Hope that was interesting. A few bits that happened there, and we'll try and pick up some filming again this week. As you can see, we're low in stock. So a couple of things. One is, I'm going to go and find some cars to buy. Second thing is, if you've got a electric car to sell, let us know about it. Especially Tesla Model 3s, Model Ys, we've got a strong demand for those. You can see from the data earlier on in the video, market health is good. So we are looking for stock at the moment. So if you've got electric car to sell, let us know. Now, we typically buy up to 7 years, up to 70,000 miles here, and we've got a particularly strong demand for 3s and Ys. Now, we can either just buy from you, sometimes we do that, although I'm quite picky and it's a quite expensive car, so it's not a bottomless pit, but we can certainly always offer to just sell it for you. And that's a really good way to get the most for the car. You don't have to take a trade price. We can sell your car at retail value, take a little commission, but you still get back usually significantly more than any trade-in price, or even in a lot of cases a private sale price, when we can sell the cars with finance and open exchanges and stuff like that. So if you've got a car to sell, make sure you let us know. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I hope it's been useful, interesting. Make sure you stay subscribed, because we're going to compile a bit of footage from our track day there, and I also drove a little classic electric Mini, so there'll be a couple more videos coming out soon, and then we'll get stuck into this week and we need to bring some cars in. So see you on the next episode soon.